What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Valheim. In this episode, we're gonna continue our search for Yagluth. It's been a little bit for me in between episodes. I wanted to do a lot of preparation and farming, and basically just like house chores, basically stuff that I just felt was boring and didn't make for good video content. So. Took some time, did that. One of the things I did do was just stand in front of Twig down here and just practice parrying and attacking him, getting our blocking up to almost 30 and our clubs almost up to 40. Just some kind of skill grinds just to kind of catch back up on the lost levels between all my deaths and whatnot and all the exploration. Did a lot of farming in between. We got a lot of food, mostly stamina food, but I also made some health food for combat and stuff. Made a bunch of more meads. Let's see, we got a ton of stuff to make more lox pies. So we basically have like our boss combat food in this chest, and then we have some bread. A bunch of extra leftover onion soup and blood pudding. I spent a fair amount of time in the swamps gathering up blood bags to make blood pudding. I think I have like 50, a little over 50 left. I think like 60 left. Plus whatever the like couple of hundred I grinded up out of the swamp. Which, I mean, to be honest, was pretty easy with the porcupine and stuff. Let's see, meads. I was talking about meads. And then we got all these meads over here. Made a bunch of the speed mead and the anti-sting mead in hopes of capitalizing on those and making it easier for our exploration. We should probably actually take one of those with us. If we're going to explore, we should probably take the big healing potion. I think we'll take one of the speed potions with us too, just to make it a little faster. And then we'll take one of the anti-fire potions for dealing with the shaman. Was that it? Is there a reason why I'm walking out back this way? No, I think that was it. I did a little bit of decorating. I changed up what table was back here and moved the preparation table over here and made the kitchen just feel a little bit more like what I would picture a more of a medieval kitchen, where you wouldn't really see the workers kind of be in the back. So when you come in, you would see more of just like, oh, that looks nice over there, and it'd be harder to see the people actually working the kitchen, which is what I would assume would be the thing in a keep. Workers stay out of sight. Let's see. I think I also upgraded some of our armor to tier 3 and Lox Cave to tier 4, which I mean that was super easy. I made us the Draugr Fang. That was it wasn't hard. It's just going back to places we already been, grinding up more resources. Let's see what else we need to go. I think it's through the iron. The iron mining? Yeah, I think it's iron mining we need to go to. So if I remember correctly, I should have a boat. Yep, and there's the boat. And we should have a portal in that boat. We're bringing some food with us. We're not going to drink the potions and stuff yet until we hit land. And the goal is to just kind of head north up towards the sealed tower, because the sealed tower is clearly going to be in a plains, and at least we know where there is a plains to head towards that we can try searching for the boss. I mean, I'm just grasping at straws at this point. I'm not really sure what's going to be useful, what's not going to be useful, what's going to help us find the boss, what's not going to help us find the boss. So just kind of trying to do whatever I can to just move the progress forward instead of just kind of still being stuck in the same spot. So we're going to get to sailing. yeah, so, I mean, unless anything exciting happens, I will meet you guys over when we get closer to the sealed tower up here, so. Alright. Yep. We're off. We're good. Alright, perfect. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Looks like we found our planes over here. I think we could probably stop and take a look. See what they got. Yeah, we can sail into here. Oh, what's that over there? Oh. Alright, beached. We're ready. We got our anti-skeeter. Potion popped. What is this place? I haven't seen this yet. We've seen a lot of the other camps. Oh, we got big boys. Oh, we got a couple big boys. He looks different. Is he just a berserker? Oh, okay. So he's just got like a thing on the back. He's just got different armor. Different model. Is he starred up? Whoa. We are not combat ready. Okay, there we go. We got one down. Oh, son of a... I gotta sail all the way back over there, don't I? Oh, it just sounded like he just broke my boat. Oh, all of that was bad. And I just spent all that time leveling up those skills, guys. Alright, at least it's not that big of a loss, but it's still kind of a kick in the dick. I'm not a huge fan. I'd rather just lose the experience in between episodes. Like, I feel like that would be a far less... I feel like it'd be a far better middle ground between hardcore punishment and, like, you know, no punishment at all, besides just, like, you know, Dark Souls, run back and get your stuff. You know, I understand, like, you know, quote unquote, losing your experience or whatever, like you would in Dark Souls, but I don't know. I feel like they just wanted it to be like a massive hardcore experience, but you know, most people wouldn't be up for that. So this is kind of like what they tried settling on as a middle ground. And I just don't find it satisfying. I really don't. Like, if you want it to be a hardcore experience, just make a hardcore experience and just, you know, flat out just kick me in the fucking dick and be done with it. Make me start all the way over. Don't sit here and like nickel and dime me to fucking death. Like, come on. Yeah, I'm already crashing out about it. I don't know why. I just find it super annoying. Alright, we just need a weapon. We'll take that mace. Alright, I'll see you guys back over there. Okay, we have made it back. I have decided to park a little further back this time. No, I did not bring a portal with me again. Because to be honest, I was hoping this time we should be fine. Like, we make it to the other boat and get our stuff to make a portal. So, you know. Kind of just betting on that. Alright. I see homeboy getting mad. And attacking our boat still. Kind of wish he wouldn't. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. How about not? Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, items recovered. Alright. And swap out our shield. We can swap out that. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Perfect. Alright. Now that we don't have two of these guys up our butts. Get out of here, Dusketo. You're annoying. God. Okay, so we have recovered our crap. We now have a boat. Two boats out here. Why? No. Just because I got in it doesn't mean it needs to be moving. I don't know what's up with that game. But that was unnecessary. Alright, so we just need to do some inventory stuff. I'll be back right in a moment after we get that cleared up. Okay, we're back. During taking stuff back and forth, we got the wolf raid, which has made me go, oh, I guess now I need to bring rocks or something to build up to not get mauled by wolves. Thankfully, I was able to bring the wolves over here and had the raid dealt with by that guy. And they did mess up the berserker. I'm surprised they didn't kill him. I think it's because of this guy over here. I think he had some help from this. Yeah, tier 1 fueling. So, you know, between the two of them, they dealt with the wolf raid way better than I did. Like, we were just getting bodied by that thing. It was ridiculous. Alright, so what is this? I do like this kind of like Stonehenge looking area. Okay, relax. Relax. I'm just coming over to check out the neighborhood. Calm down. Alright. Oh. Oh, we don't have to look much harder. Okay, where are we? Oh. Oh. Well, shit. That simplifies things for us, doesn't it? I mean, tells us that we were planning on heading in the right direction. Is that a village? That does look like a village. I wonder if they've got a little totem. Let's see, we got some loot. We want the silver necklace. Don't really care about the wolf head. Alright. Alright, I like it. I like it. Let's mark this place down so that way we know it's here. Yeah, we'll go with this. Yeah, Yag head. I probably spelled that wrong. Whatever. Don't care. Yeah, I am almost guaranteed I spelled that wrong, but not worried about it. Not that worried about it. Sun, you are killing me. You blinded me out right now. And not even it. That's not again. That's in real life. The sun is just like cooking my eyeballs right now. Just coming through the blind and everything, making it hard to see. Let's see. Walking around. I almost allowed myself to get ganked by tar. I feel like that would be a bad idea. And that's more tar over there. Oh! We're gonna have the tar fueling war going on. Okay, okay, I like it. I like it. Do you mind? Let me get out of here. Oh! Well, that's not good. We can get stung again. I don't like that. Ow. Alright, so we got all this dealt with. We got this dealt with. We got that. Why is that dude coming after me? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. Get out of here. Alright, I think we're in the clear. Okay, so I need to empty my pockets, and then from the looks of it, we just need to start sailing north. So I will meet you guys on the shore of the Yag area. I'm assuming. I mean, it's going to have to be a shore of some kind. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got metal in our pockets. Okay. But yeah, no, I'll see you guys at Yag. Okay, so pockets are empty and everything. We are ready to disassemble everything and move on to Yagluth. I'm pretty sure I probably did a cut where I was made a comment meeting you guys there. I got completely distracted. So we're probably redoing that, which is, it is what it is. But yeah, no, went back to everything. So now we're just going to sail up like so. And we're going to, meet land up here, wherever. And, set up a small base. We're going to try and make it a little bit further back. I learned my lesson with Motor. And Motor deciding to target my base. And almost, making it so we can't come back. I would rather not have a repeat of that. So I don't think we're gonna fight Yag. Yeah, no, I think we will. Possibly. I think possibly the plan is to get up there and fight Yag. I wasn't sure how long it was gonna take. I'm glad we found that stone hedge. We found the marker for the boss. So now we get to sail up and go find us a boss. So I will see you guys over there, and I will probably just build the little base ahead of time, and see you guys over there ready to look for the boss. Well, I mean, I feel like a no map run, this probably wouldn't have been bad. Oh no. Not a dust skeeter. Okay, I missed. Yeah, I mean we'd see that right from the water. We just kept sailing along. So now just need to find a place to land. Just some black forest up here. I mean, I definitely feel like that's probably a bit better than the plains, because then we won't have this mosquito chasing us forever. It's still gonna chase us, but yeah, I think we're just gonna park it on up over here. We're just gonna claim this little stone area for ourselves. Alright. Oh, there's a shaman in here. Helps if I can see. There. Alright. Perfect. So we're just going to chop down some of these trees. Build ourselves up a little bit of a base here. I'll see you guys in a moment after we get, nice little boss base built here so we can come back. Okay, so we've explored, I've made our little base. Well, I mean, it's nothing really to be all like, hey, check this out. Oh, what's that? See, now that is more of a, ooh, like that big ass tower over there. That looks sweet. We got these hand looking stones over here. That's cool looking. Let's go check out the boss arena and see what we need. Oh, we got Loxes. We got Foolings. I heard the little Beavis and Butthead laugh. Oh, there he is. I see him. He's back over there. Alright. We won't worry about that guy. Got some more locks. I am bad at fighting those things. I am bad at fighting most of the stuff in the plains. Which, I mean, in fairness, this is like realistically my first time, being here. But ow. Okay. How many do we... Oh, we only need 5? We got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For some reason, I thought we needed more. What does this say? And his dying soul was split and shared among all of his kin. Okay. We can't offer any... Alright, yeah, no, this is kind of cool. I like this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers, and then or that's that. I feel like those are supposed to be the fingers, and that's supposed to be the thumb. But that's super tiny for a pinky. Huh. Maybe I just think it looks weird. Because, yeah, these, and this one's like missing, like, the top part. Yeah, no, I think that one's kind of broken already. Something makes me feel like that finger is already broken. Okay, so we have 5 of the trophies we need. I thought we needed 10 or something. I just assumed, like, you keep needing more and more. Alright. So that's good. That's good. We can fight the boss whenever we want. Get out of here. We'll take the money. And let's go check out this tower. Now this looks kind of cool. I've never been over here or done this before. We're supposed to climb the outside. It looks like we're supposed to climb the outside of it. Is this like some big, like, parkour puzzle? Like, I mean, I'm only assuming you're supposed to climb the outside because you start seeing all the, like, the platforms sticking out with all, like, the ladders and stuff. I mean, see, and it says sealed. I mean, obviously, if it's sealed, we can't get in there. Alright, so I feel like if we walk around it, we could probably figure out a path. I'm pretty sure everything going that way is probably a bad idea unless we want to build a lot. So let's see. Yeah, right, I guess I think the side that we started looking at, like over here, I feel like this looks like it'd be like our best bet in there. Alright, we don't have no wood or nothing. We need resources. We need to find our way to climb up there. Alright, yeah, so I'll be back. I need to go gather resources and stuff, and then, you know, I think we'll do the sealed tower before we do the boss. And then we'll do the boss. And we'll, you know, it'll be a very combat heavy episode, apparently. Because we got that tower we can do. Man, I almost kind of want to make a base in it, but okay. Man, I kind of want to know what that's made out of, because I don't think we can make those walls. I mean, I could be wrong. Alright. So, time to head back. Mark our, oh yeah, totally forgot to mark, where our portal is so I don't get lost. Oh, that's a bear. And jump across the water. We got some planes. So we are completely surrounded by planes. Like this is the only tiny bit of black forest was right here for landing. That is hilarious. I don't think we could have found like a better place to land. Alright. Oh. But like I said, let me go gather the stuff I need, and I'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, well, I'm hoping all the wood we need. We got like over 100 wood. This is our little shack off to the side. Like it's just in this most tiniest little bit of black forest, surrounded by the plains. So you know, I feel like it's a pretty good spot. But yeah, like I said, you know, there's the ag. Like I said, you know, my finger's looking weird, like it's missing a part on it. And then, ow, I really need to watch out for those things. There we go. Hey, at least I'm getting better at parrying them. Just gotta spend more time here. Get used to the enemies. I feel like that's probably my biggest issue. I'm just not used to fighting the mobs in this location. I'm basically used to fighting everything from the mountains and earlier. So, but yeah, no, I think this is looking like one of the better locations to at least start at. And it looks like we definitely need some sort of crafting station, building. Alright, well, I think I should probably... Is that, yeah, that's the way. Yeah, I think we should probably montage climbing up this thing. Because something tells me it's not going to be fast. Can we jump up there? We can jump up there. Can we jump that high? No, we cannot. Our jumping skill is not good enough to jump that high. Alright. Well, like I said, we're gonna probably just gonna turn this into a montage of me trying to do this platforming. And I'll see you guys at the top. I guess we fight the boss. Guess we fight Yag. I mean, that's the only other thing I really think of doing at this point. I mean, I don't know what else to do to get ready to fight Yag. I think he's fire-based, if I remember from what the wiki and or the internet said. So I think we need, what is it, the anti-sting concoction, so, you know, we don't get harassed by mosquitoes. And I think one of our fire meads. And I think that would probably cover it. Oh, no, I think we might want one of our speed, meads. Speed meads. The Redata. I think it's supposed to be some retarded-ass way of saying rabbit. I don't know what else you guys want me to say about it. I mean, that's... The word used for that speed mead is just... you know... Dre don't have an issue saying most words, but that word for some reason, the ratatata, or whatever the hell it is. Let's see. Let's look at it. Let's see if I can try to pronounce it. Ratataska. Yeah, no, that's just speaking English, American English. that is nonsense. That is fucking nonsense. Okay, what else do we just need to empty our pockets? I don't think we need to do anything else. Just need to grab the mead. We've got food. 1 speed mead. Fire mead. Oh. Should probably bring 3 of each. I think 3 of each should be fine. Simply because I don't know how long this fight's gonna take. The motor fight was like a fucking half hour, which is that was ridiculous. A half-hour fight for Modder was just dumb. That was dumb. All right. I think we are now, for the most part, fully ready to go. I don't see how we could be much more ready to go than trying to skip Yag and go into the Mistlands. I feel like that would probably be the only way we could realistically get any more prepared would be to ultimately just, skip the boss. Skipping the boss does not seem like it's the way, so let's stick with the intended progression path. Which, like I said, fuck that tower. Bear. Oh no, bear. 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 You're a little too persistent, bear. No bear, no bearing. Okay, let's see. We need to get over there. We need not to aggro everything. Just go away, bear. Last time I checked, that wasn't hard. I feel like you got way more interesting things to be messing with than me. Alright. Oh. Get out of here. Oh, I didn't bring the stuff to summon. Alright, I'll be back after I go grab the stuff to summon. Okay, I'm back. I have placed all 5 of the little trophy thingies. And for tribute, never done this fight, so let's just pop all of our meads, make our sacrifice. We're not stout. Why are we? There we go. Where is? Oh, where is it coming from? Woo! I'm on fire. I'm on fire. What is he doing? Let's see. Oh. Roar. What is... Oh, okay. I don't see which... Whoa. Okay. Okay, so then he casts Meteor. And then he does Laser Beam. Now we're gonna run this way. Oh, that was pop a potion. I kind of thought Yag was bigger. Why did I think he was bigger? Was there a mod that makes this dude look bigger or something, or is it just Meteor storm. No. Oh, we almost got laser beamed. I don't know how else to put that besides that was a laser beam. I mean, we can keep running around our mans right here in a circle. No, we can't. We ran out. Alright. We on fire. Oh. We're on potion cooldown. Yeah, I'm not... I don't know how to fight this guy without just getting bodied right now. Guess we can just keep playing ring around the stone. Alright. Well... I think we're just going to turn this into a montage. Okay, well, I think that could have gone way better, and that was basically a fucking shit show. Just gonna be honest. If I had to rate that on how good I thought that boss fight was, I'm gonna give that like a 2. Like that was pretty dog shit. Yeah, that was trash. That was trash. I would have to put that with trash. And it's, yeah, I mean, I liked the design of the boss. Yagluth himself looked cool. My problem is he only had 3 attacks. He either spammed a fucking meteor at me. He did an AoE ground slam that electrocuted me and lit me on fire. Or he laser beamed me. Like there was no like that. Like it did not feel like that boss was designed to give me, the player, a chance to fight back. That is my problem with that boss. It's poorly designed. The boss needs at least 1 or 2 non-elemental, just standard melee kind of type of attacks. That's the problem with that boss. Is that boss was poorly designed in the mechanical sense. Like, I liked the meteor. Casting meteor was fine. Maybe every minute and a half to 2 minute cooldown on that fucking thing. Not every fucking 15 seconds. That would probably be way better. What else? The laser beam attack? I don't know if you can parry. Like, if you can parry that and stun the boss, I'd give the laser beam attack a better rating. But right now, it is... feels kind of cheap because it just mines through everything. It's just like rah, laser beam mine. The AoE attack was reasonable, you know. It was parryable. It was blockable. It felt like the only attack that wasn't designed to be a big middle finger to the player. That's kind of my view on it right now. Is I kind of feel like that boss was designed with a big old fuck you. I understand that when the game first came out, that was essentially the final boss. I feel Yag needs to be gone through and needs to be rebalanced to no longer be an hour-long boss fight. Like, that was silly. That was an hour. That took me a fucking hour. I'm so stressed out and annoyed by it that I got the hiccups. Oh my god. Samuel Streamer, I think your fucking hiccup curse bullshit is jumping onto me when I'm recording. Oh. Okay, there we go. They're gone. Thank God. Hey, look. A weapon I missed. I would have much rather used that than the bronze club. Okay. Let's put this in here. Nope, not in there. And here. Okay, perfect. Oh, that really discourages me on fighting him again. Because the plan was to have all of the boss trophies in the throne room. Like that was the plan. Was to put all of the boss trophies, hanging them up in our throne room in here. No, I just was gonna go boss, and then have like the 3 mini bosses over there or something, or whatever. I was gonna decorate it with the trophies from the bosses. And we've already reached 2 bosses that were a half hour to an hour apiece to fight. Now, I'm pretty confident that part of that's probably, due to me not knowing how to fight them and what's going on and blah, 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 blah. I will definitely, chalk up some of that time up to inexperience and a lack of knowledge. Like, I'll definitely mark that up to inexperience and lack of knowledge. But that was silly. That was silly. Because what we had, yeah, we are so low. Oh, alright. It is what it is. Let's go drop this off. I've ranted, I raved, I gave my fucking review. My review, if I had to give it a score, I'd give it a 4 out of 10. Yag is a 4 out of 10 fight. Mostly because I just feel that he is still tuned to being basically the last boss you fight, which is no longer the case. And yeah, I just feel like, maybe that should be rebalanced down a little bit and not make it feel like I need to spend, 100 hours preparing for the fight. Because that's kind of how it felt. It's definitely did you spend enough time getting enough stuff to fight me? Yeah? Okay, good. You win. No? Eat a dick. Which is sad, because, I was having a lot of fun. Farming plus 25, and then a plus 10% to all damage? Is that what that is? Yeah, I am sorry, guys, but this is bad. These are bad. This is bad. I don't think anybody would ever use this except for the plus 25 to farming. And I'm going to be honest. I really feel like we should be getting small passives for having each head in the circle. Like, this circle should essentially be kind of like our center of our font of power, our center of power. And we realistically should be getting like a passive from each one of these bosses' heads that we have hung on the stone. And then they should have an active ability. So they should have two abilities, essentially. A passive and an active. Like, if Yagluth's passive, permanent, always provided passive ability was plus 25 to farming or something, I would find that way better. Yeah, like I said, I just feel like each boss should have a permanent, always active, passive ability, regardless of what power you have available. You should just always be getting a passive ability from each boss. As, a nod of the hat or whatever to the player beating the challenge. And I don't feel like there's enough progression in player power to counterbalance that, because we went from a 2-minute fight, so I went like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. Is this one going to be another hour? Is this going to be fucking 2 hours? Is this last dude going to be a 2-hour fucking fight? Because I swear to God, if it's a 2-hour fight, I will probably not play this game ever again. I swear to God. It's not that because it wouldn't be fun. It's just that, after a while, the bosses would just be not fun. Like, yeah. I'm all about challenge. I'm all about, having fun and stuff. But there needs to be a point where it stops, just being a kick in the dick. That's the best way for me to put it is, just needs to not always be kicking me in the dick. I appreciate not coughing up blood all the time. But yeah, no. Probably will never use that boss because, like I said, that boss's abilities are pretty shit. It is pretty shit. And I don't foresee anybody ever really using that. Like, the only boss I first saw everybody using was bone mass, and then they nerfed the bone mass buff and gave half of it to a trinket. In my opinion, was, not the move. I understand not wanting to, trying not to let the player have, like, a 75% reduction to damage, but then again, I don't really feel like that's that bad. If the player took that much time to grind up the trinket to get an extra 25% resistance, who cares? But the thing is those don't stack, so it's not like I can take the trinket and stack it with bone mass and get, more resistance. Like, that doesn't happen. Like, oh my god. Yeah, no, they need to redo a massive, like, rebalancing of the game. Just a massive rebalance. And it's not that, it's horrible. It's just, I feel like at certain points in development, when certain things were made, it made sense at that point. But now that we're past those points in development, they should maybe be reviewed and seen if, that still makes sense. And I think they're going to find that if they do check, they're going to find that a lot of that doesn't make sense. You're wondering what I'm trying to do while I'm yapping and just ranting right now, because I need to make myself feel at least a little bit better from that hour-long fight, is we are getting ready to place this down because the game did not tell me we could make something new. Unless it did and I didn't notice it. I'm assuming I need the artisan table to craft it. Yeah, okay, here it is. And the whispering fountain, and it needs the stonecutter's table, not... Okay. Of course, I picked the wrong thing. Alright. And we need, what, some iron. And we got a thing, right? Like, this is going to let us build something. I have to figure out where to put it. Yeah, let's not be so salty, JD. Let's just relax a little bit. Take a breath. Calm down. Okay, now where are we going to... Ooh. Oh. Well, I mean, this is where the magic would happen. Okay, let's see. We're going to do a little remodeling. Do we need... There, let me up. Okay, and then we can put this... Nope, wrong spot. This, yeah, okay. Yeah, we can put it, like, right about here. Wisp demand darkness. Does that mean they come out at night? I'm assuming that means they come out at night. Okay. So we got that made. Is that it? Is that all we got to make with that? I think I'm going to check the wiki real quick just to make sure that there is nothing else. I'll be right back. Okay, so apparently that's all we can build with the stuff that we got, which is fine. I do believe we unlocked game... Why are we being like this right now? I do believe we unlocked the ability to go get eggs. So we start our chicken farm. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to build said chicken coop. We're going to get some eggs. We're going to build a chicken coop. Alright, how much money we got? We got 20. I think this wiki says 1,500 gold. But yeah, no. I really just feel like, some of these boss fights just need to maybe get re-looked at before the 1.0 release. And it's just because I feel like it doesn't make the game flow that well. Oh, we need 1,500? This ain't 1,500. Oh, no. Do I need to break my fancy stuff up here? I think we will. Alright. I think that's 99 a piece. Yep. We have 1,500 now? We got 1,500 now. Perfect. Alright, good. Alright. So we need to go and buy eggs. I was expecting to die a lot more than what I did. It was just a long fight. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do, like, a complete, like, thoughts video on Valheim once we beat all the currently available content. I think I'll do, I guess I called it review. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to review it. Give my thoughts and opinions on, like, the current state of the game. Oh, where am I going? Yes, Haldor, you are the person. Ooh, an egg. You got a new egg. Alright, let's buy this egg. Alright, now let's... Yep, I'm not paying you 1,500 gold every time I want to make a fried egg. That seems a bit much, Haldor. Alright. Let's see. What does it say about the egg? Keep it warm and see what comes out. But what came first, really? Dinosaurs. Let's see. We were talking about building it back over there behind the kitchen. And I still feel like behind the kitchen makes the most sense. So let's go grab up ourselves some wood. Alright, got ourselves some wood. Let's come back here. You know what? I need to reference. I need to reference my MS Paint blueprint real quick. Make sure that I'm still sticking with my plan. Yes, here it is. Oh, my nose itched. Alright, blueprint. I'm pretty sure I showed putting it roughly in this area. Oh. I think that's going to remain being the case. It's just, do I want it up higher? Kind of like this. Oh. Yeah, no, the real question is, do I just want it up higher like this? I want kind of down a little bit, level with that. I think we're going to go with being level with our ground right here. Let's just kind of do us up a little flat space to build. I don't think the chicken coop needs to be that big. I do think it needs to be long, though. So, what I'm thinking is we need at least that. And this can be I'm going to go with this here can be our pen right here. And then let's see. We want this. Or do we want it there? That's the question. Actually, yeah, I think that would be fine. And then we can go with that. We make that like the staging area. I know I'm calling it a staging area, but alright, so this is where I would put the chicken eggs. And I do believe that I would have to alright, and we want the chicken eggs to roll down in here. That's the plan. We're gonna have a 2-stage system. Just completely freeballing this. Have not looked at any real builds for chicken coops online. But I kind of got an idea. I mean, I have looked at chicken coops, but it's been a long time. So, and I don't feel like re-looking at them. I feel like kind of maybe coming up with my own idea. Alright, so and now we need a little bit of a roof action coming on. And I do believe that I don't have the stuff to make it right at the moment, but I think we can put, yeah, we can hang that, and I don't think that should be too low. That should be perfect. That should be just high enough. All right. So the chickens will be sitting up there, actually. So what we need is we need to figure out a way to get that built. All right, hold on. We need perfect. Okay. Actually, no. I do feel like... Yeah, okay. Let's go make it daytime real quick. I'll be back when it's day. Okay. I did a little bit of planning while I was waiting for the sun to come up to make it easier to see. We got this wall here. Think about putting this wall here. Do we need to put that? No. I'd say maybe that. Yeah. And chickens are small, so we could probably put them... What, here? And then, I feel like... something like that should keep them mostly in place. We'll have to see. I don't like that there. Let's go with... Oh, we could go with a... Alright, so... Let's put our little... Yeah, there we go. Alright. And now we can see... Is that good right there? We'll find out. Do we want to... No. Don't you want to snap there? Let's get rid of this one. Let's turn this around and make it snap. We want it like so. Haha, okay. I don't think I put that quite in the right spot. Yeah, no, I want it back right about there. Yeah. So you pretty much have the full... Oh, that's what I didn't put in. We want that there. Alright, chicken. And then what we want is there. Alright, and then that should in theory give us a spot to stand to feed the chickens. And just throw food down on top of them. Bloop, bloop. Chicken. Maybe. I think we're gonna go get our stuff to make a whatchamacallit, was it a brazier? Yeah, we need one of these hanging braziers. We need some bronze, coal, and a chain. And do we have enough? I think we have enough stuff to make bronze, but I don't think we have enough bronze itself. Let's see. We do have enough bronze. Alright, so we want 5 bronze, 2 pieces of coal, and a chain, right? Metal parts, or mechanical parts, however you want to look at it. And then some coal. All right. Six. Oh, I forgot to bring that. Son of a... All right. We do need to make sure we cover the top on this thing. So... break that. Do we need... We do not need all that wood. Okay, perfect. And now we can run over here and do our deal. Which I do feel should be like right about there. Because realistically, we want the chicken eggs to roll down here, make chickens, and then the chickens to come down. Like that's kind of the idea behind this. Whether that part actually, you know, works, I think that's to be decided later. Okay. Alright, and then let me go up one more. And kabam. Alright. And this. Wasn't feeling that. Oh, making that step down roof kind of sucks. Oh. Not a good way to do that, is there? Really wasn't feeling it being quite that tall. It's kind of liking that idea. But now, now that leaves it looking jank. Yeah, I don't think there's a good way to get that to work. Oh well. We'll have to figure that out. Yeah, we'll put that there. So we need to protect our chicken, our investment. Put that there. Let's see. Still can't believe the devs gave us a retarded ass platforming section when the game's like trash at platforming. Like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah, I am still bringing up that failed attempt at that sealed tower. Like, that was retarded. Like, are you kidding me right now? Man, that was stupid. Then we died because we fell like, oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna not complain about the loss of skills because it takes hours upon hours upon hours to grind them out, and then you don't even like and you get kicked in the dick. 2 seconds later, all of your fucking hard work gets fucking invalidated. You know, it reminds me of the reason why I don't play ARPGs hardcore, and it's because of this simple rule of I respect myself and my time too much to do that. And I know some people are going to be a little, you know, salty that, you know, because they like hardcore, but I'm sorry, but if you like playing hardcore on a game where hardcore is not, you know, it's a difficulty option, and that's not just how the game works, I question whether you respect yourself. Like, yeah, I question your self-respect. I really do. I don't know. Maybe I just can't figure out why that game mode is fun when it's an optional game mode. Like, which is weird because I don't hate hardcore style games. Like, I play Rogue Tale, like that's a hardcore rogue game. Like, you know, no very little meta progression, blah 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 blah. You know, and it's not like I hate hardcore start from the beginning kind of games. I just don't care for games that aren't built with that in mind. Like, if that wasn't your main point of the game, don't add that game mode to the game. Like, it just feels unnecessary and a waste of time. Which, yes, I understand it's optional, but it just, I don't know. It feels pointless and a waste of the developer's time to implement a difficulty that was not the intended gameplay mechanic into the game. Like, I feel like they could have spent their time making better content for the game instead. Oops. Come back here, egg. Yes, I understand. You're too cold. Too cold. Too cold. Okay, it's warm now. Alright, good. Okay. Chickens in there. And they poop out their eggs. Bloop, bloop. But is that the way, though? I question if that's the way. Okay. And now we got way up. Now I'm questioning if that was even the right spot to put that. And I feel like that was probably a big no. And I feel like I probably should have put them here instead. Yeah, we'll stick with that. And then we'll come back and check on this probably later once that chicken's actually made. And we can... Oh, son of a... Alright. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. We walk up. Chuck feed in. Smack, smack, smack. Let's see. Put the chickens in through the top. Yeah, okay. That should give them space. Yeah, okay, perfect. And then once we get them in there, yeah, okay, this might work. This might work. We'll have to find out. It's not the worst looking building I built. It's not the prettiest, but it's not the worst. You know, gotta test things out first. How's this egg looking? Still warm. Let's make sure it's full of coal. And yeah, all right. So what's the last thing we need? We need to seal it up. We want one of the big doors. Ew. the big door there. And then we're going to want a little air brake. Yeah. And then bam. Okay, and that'll prevent the chickens from getting out when we don't want them to. I don't really feel like... Oh, I mean, I guess maybe we should wall that off, though, just so that way when they start to clutter, we've got it. Alright. We need to finish sealing it all up. I think I need some more wood. Oh, no. I think that means I need to go hang out at the wood farm for a bit. Sit there AFK for a few hours generating wood. Actually, no, I think I stuck wood. Yeah, I was thinking I was hiding wood here to make coal for when I ran out of coal. I was hiding wood for myself as an emergency. Too bad I found it past me. Okay. Now let's put in our hat. Oh, no. Come on. Side on. It's this side. And then we need to make sure we seal up the top. Make sure no bats can get in there. Alright. That seems properly done. I guess that is the question right now. Question of the day, huh? Alright, and there we go. And the real question is this far enough to yeet seeds? Not sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give us an extra 1 meter of space. We want that? I feel like that's going to be a little short. Oh. And do we really care? I mean, it does make recording in there kind of shitty, but... I mean... if I'm recording in here, I feel like something's gone wrong. Things are bad if I'm using this as a recording area. So let's just stick with the plan. Alright. Short, cramped, claustrophobic. I love it. Alright. Just gotta slap a door on there. And that should be us for the most part. We'll still have to get the chicken and stuff in there and whatnot, but we can probably mess with that. Oh, that's right, wisp. It's nighttime. Let's go check on our wisp. See, I knew there was something. Let's put our helmet on. Alright. Yeah, we did get some wisp. Yeah, we got another one. Okay, so we got 2 of them. And it looks like... Let's see, we make it here? I doubt it. No, it is. Will-o-wisp. 1 chunk of silver. I'm glad we got some extra silver. Okay, so we need to make 2 of them. I'm going to assume 2 of them. So if we die, we have a backup. Alright. So with that, I do believe that that means that we are technically ready for the investigating the Mistlands. I'm not exactly sold on us being ready for that, but I don't think we can get, any less ready. We'll put that in there. Okay, bam, bam, bam. If we turn this off and put that in there, and this is our new item, huh? Which gives us a free floaty light. Okay. It feels very much like a Terraria light pet. Which I don't hate, but... Why does it sound like something's chomping away at my stuff? Why do I hear a smacking sound when I'm in... But I walk out to investigate and I don't... Game, swear you're trolling me. Alright, like... Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. That's so messed up. I keep hearing things that sound like they're super, like, reasonably close attacking stuff. Like, oh, I need to relocate that. Okay, but yeah. Well, it's gonna be the end of this episode. We killed Yagluth. We got ourselves ready for the Mistlands. We have one of the I'm gonna assume to be our last building on the compound, in the compound area. Let's see what else. Yeah, I don't feel like there's really anything else. We just have to kind of hurry up and wait for that chicken. Everything connected to it. Don't think we're getting a connection. Yeah, we're not getting the billows. We should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, see, the billows is not getting counted. Uh-oh. Is it not close enough? Is that the problem? Yes, it just wasn't close enough. Okay. And we're at 7. Perfect, yeah. Because that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's... Yep, okay, perfect. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we really need anything else. I'm pretty sure this cleans up everything for us. So yeah, no, well, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.